Hello guys, Survive Live. Today we got my game versus PCM. Just turn this down a little bit for myself. Alright, I already messaged him. In terms of scouting, he's basically unscoutable. He has all his replays were like Challenge Cup and some garbage, so I just like prepped some teams that... Not even prep teams, I'm just bringing teams that I was working on for the week. Because I'm a massive like... Not freak. I mean, you guys see how many teams I have, but I love team building. I just brought some. What is this? Can this? Okay. And I'm just bringing teams that I was working on. So, you ready? And yeah, it's gonna be a slow game because I felt like bringing stall because I like never bring stall to tournaments. So my team builder has a lot of them. Because semi-stall is probably my favorite playstyle, so let's see how this goes. I've been testing this team out, and my friend helped me make this spread too. This outspeeds Azumarill, which is a huge threat to this team. Because Gliscor is my main, Gliscor plus Celesteal are my main ways of beating Fairy, and considering it can drum on my entire team, aside for like the 2 toxic mons, I kind of needed it. So I just gotta like not let this thing get toxic, and we're good. Good thing Mantine isn't that good versus Fairy anyway, so I don't have to bring it out that often. Alright, so it looks like he's ready. Let's send him a challenge. You mind if people watch? I think Zugu hid room immediately. I'll mod chat. I'll mod chat immediately. I'll mod chat though. Alright. Alright, let's get it. And he's on some weird ult. Alright, let's get it, guys. Whew! I'm hyped. I'm really hyped. This team I was putting together, I got a lot of confidence in it. So let's get it. God, he has so many random ults. Resent. Alright, let's see what he brings. He brought flying game 1. That's actually pretty good for us. Game 1. MLT. Losers. Rat. I gotta link this to my friend Bit too. Oh well. And let's do it real quick. Alright, so this matchup is super good for me. Mod chat plus. This mod chat is, this matchup is really good for me. If I had Ice Fang, that'd even be even better. So Gliscor dominates him. I don't really care about his Charizard considering I have Mantine. Subtoxic Zapdos is also really good, but his Zapdos is totally walled by my Gliscor. So what I'm looking at winning with is probably Gliscor. Like Gliscor dominates him, honestly. I'm actually gonna... I think I want to lead off with it. I'm just gonna lead off with it. I could also lead off with my... Yeah, I'm gonna lead off with my Gliscor because I want to get my Toxic Orb immediately. I didn't think he'd bring flying. I haven't seen him use flying at all. I really like his team though. Actually, didn't I use something like this? Except I think I had a Gliscor over this. So he leads off with his Landorus. Don't I wall you? I think this is his rocker, honestly, but I'm just gonna knock off here. I think is... Actually, no. This is his rocker. That could be annoying. This would be the only... Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go into our Mantine here. Because I'm assuming this is his rocker. He goes for U-turn. So I'm not... Is this Scarf Landorus? I'm not sure what to think. So in comes the Zapdos. I'm going hard into my Gliscor because it is the counter. He goes for the Thunderbolt. I do not care. This is literally the counter. Like, this is the counter. So I'm gonna knock off here. I don't really care who wants to come in. Gliscor is a huge threat. Oh my god. And I'm going to be able to get rocks up too. Woo! Oh man. Yeah, but I definitely knock off here. I do not care about anything that wants to come in. This thing on its own destroys him. Even like Dragon Knight, like none of the things on his team are a threat. Celestial is really solid versus him as well. Ah, man, I knew it! I knew it! This team was the GOAT. Okay, he goes into Mantine on the knockoff. I'm just gonna taunt. I don't care. I'm literally Spadef. It's not gonna do damage. Yeah. This was his counter. So I'm gonna knock off again here. And we're gonna beat down this Mantine 1v1. I'll roost here, so he obviously can't crit me. I guess. He has to like quadruple crit me. We'll roost again. I can beat this thing 1v1. Let's see if he scalds here. He does. Now we'll taunt. Now we'll roost. I don't want to do that actually. I'm risking the crit. So when I get up to a healthy enough HP, I'm gonna swap out. So I'm gonna roost. I'm gonna roost one more time. And now I'm gonna go out to my Zapdos. I don't want to get my thingy burned, so hopefully he actually burns me. Okay, never mind. So obviously Discharge can come out here. I know his Landorus will want to come in, but I know he looks like he's Scarf or something. I'm just gonna throw off a Toxic here. Brings out his Landorus, and that is a Toxic Landorus, ladies and gentlemen. Just gonna bring out my Celesteela because I checked this thing. Goes for the U-turn again. Like I have so many checks to his team. It's crazy. I got to keep his Mantine low. I can see him bringing his Mantine now to try and recover, but I'm gonna Toxic that thing too. And once Mantine is Toxic, then my Gliscor definitely wins. Because Mantine's the only thing that really pressures my my Gliscor. Like I can beat it 1v1, but I don't want to waste on my Roost because I'm gonna need it to beat down Skarmory. Yeah, for sure. This game should be won. I just gotta play smart. Like he just doesn't have any Wincons though. That's why I'm like really confident. So I can go out into my Gliscor here pretty comfortably. He doubles out into his Dragonite, which I don't really care for. I'm assuming he's gonna Outrage here. I could see him Fire Punching. That'd be a really good play as well. But I still like Skarmory here. And then I can, if he Fire Punches, that does no damage. So I'm actually gonna Roost. Because I could pivot into my my Aerodactyl. So he's gonna keep doing this. So we're gonna counter here and kill his Dragonite. This should kill. Gone. Absolutely gone. Nice. Out comes Zapdos, in comes Gliscor. No thought about it. This thing cannot do anything to me. Yup. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna knock off here as he brings out Mantine. We're gonna bring out I mean I could taunt here, but I'm just gonna bring out my Zapdos. And I think I'm just gonna sub on this thing, if I'm being honest. And he did burn me. Which is like, it's better for me. It's annoying. It's good and bad, right? Because it makes me, I can't like recover as much, but like now his Zapdos can't even Toxic me. So I literally don't have to switch out on anything. So I'm just gonna Discharge here, I guess. He's gonna go into his Landorus, but whatever. Maybe I could have roosted, but I don't think it matters. I can bring in my Gliscor here on his U-turn. Like his Landorus is checked by my Gliscor, and this thing beats everything. And my Mantine checks his Zard, so I'm not really worried at all. And once Landorus like dies, then Zapdos just wins like instantly. Yeah, Gliscor is just so good versus him. It's so good versus him, and there's nothing he can do. Like I can just go into my Mantine freely here. He doubles, but I don't care. I really actually want to get my rocks up and start pressuring in. I really want to bring out my I want to go hard arrow here, if I'm being honest, but I mean he's gonna roost, right? I'm gonna go hard arrow, cause I want to speed up this game already. And he goes for oh, okay, never mind. I didn't expect him to actually have that, so I'm actually gonna rock here as he brings out his Skarmory, and now I can go out to my Gliscor and actually start putting down the pain. I don't even care if rocks are up on my side, because he has no way of actually dealing with this Mon. I'm actually going to taunt here because I don't want him whirlwinding me. I don't care if his Landorus wants to come out. If he goes hard Charizard, he can't roost because I taunt. And yeah, I'm just in a great position right now. I'm in a really, really good position right now. Goes hard Landorus, like, I don't care. I'm actually gonna double taunt as he goes for a psychic. Okay, well I'm gonna taunt again because like this Mon doesn't do anything, and the longer he stays in with his Landorus, the more my own Zapdos just wins. So I'm gonna taunt again here because he should. I could see him doubling into his Charizard here, but I do not want him roosting. So we'll taunt again, and Charizard is kept low. I can just probably. I could go hard Mantine if I wanted to. I could. I mean, he's gonna Fire Blast here, obviously. Don't want to risk the crit though. That's the problem. There's actually no reason to actually risk the crit, so I'm actually just gonna sack my Skarmory here. I don't need it at all. He's gonna Fire Blast me. So I can go out to my Mantine here, and we're just gonna roost. Brings out his Skarmory, and I'm just gonna go into my Gliscor, I guess. Actually, I can see him dumbing out those. Like, Gliscor just wins at this point. He should Whirlwind here, if anything. I want to throw off a Scald so that his Charizard can't come in on a double. I'm gonna throw off a Scald here, and it looks like he probably Whirlwinded me. Oh, he went for the Defog. So he's Stealth Rock and Defog. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna go out to my Zapdos and sub on him. Especially because he revealed that. And now we just roost. And we sub again. As he Psychics, I'm gonna roost again. And if he sacks his Landorus, he can't beat me. Yeah. And that should be game, I think. Because I can defog pretty safely. I could sack Stelly. I think we just go hard Mantine here. As he doubles out into Zapdos. Okay. I guess he got me. So he's got to keep doing these doubles, I think. I mean, he knows Gliscor is coming out. I don't need my arrow. I'm gonna go hard arrow here. And it looks like he stayed into what? Go for the Heat Wave. I'm just gonna get on my rocks. Goes on to Skarmory. I'm gonna go into my Gliscor here. And yeah, now we're inside. So I can safely taunt here. Out comes the Mantine. That's a dead Mantine. Well, basically a dead Mantine. We knock off again. Yep. Should be good to go. He could bring this. He's gonna bring this Charizard here for sure. But with rocks up, like Gliscor just wins. I just need to kill his Charizard. That's it. So he's rock. Yeah, cause like I don't know. I tried building a flying like that, right? And I tried to put defog in that, but then it's just like, what do you do versus like dual dance Landorus? What do you do versus dual dance Landorus? So he goes out into his Charizard here. I mean, I could make the Mance play an Earthquake, but that's probably a choke, if I'm being honest. So I think we just sack Arrow here. He's gonna Roost, but like there's no point. Oh, he went for Fire Blast. Okay, so I can go into my Mantine here, and I can just Roost. And fire off a Scald here, because I don't want his Charizard too high. Scald. We Scald again. Brings out Skarmory. He's gonna defog here. Can I lose this? No, I gotta just get my Zapdos behind the sub and we win. For sure. So I actually want him to defog here, so I'm just gonna Scald again. Yep, and I can bring out my Zapdos here pretty safely. And I can just... I think we just discharge. I don't think there's any point in subbing. I think we just discharge. I don't see any point in subbing. If he sacks Skarmory, then I can get rid of these. I mean, I could sub, but like, okay, he goes out into his Zapdos. That does a lot of damage. I'm gonna discharge again. Now I'll Roost. Oh, he actually had that set. Oh no, Ridley told me. He actually brought that set. Wow. I think we still win though, but it's a lot more annoying now. Wow, he actually brought this set. Okay. Yeah, I should have. I knew that. Because I knew I was. I think Ridley or someone told me they might bring a Gigaval Havoc set. I don't know why he just throws random Z moves on Mons. So we'll just Roost, I guess. Or we'll just knock off, I guess. And I'm gonna have to just catch his Zapdos on a double, which sucks that it's down to this. Damn, man, I have matchup too. Alright, doubles out into Zapdos. Yeah, it's tough, man. He's got to catch me on a double. I'll go into Gliscor here. Goes for that Thunderbolt. And we'll knock off here. And he gives me Zapdos. Alright, cool. So that should be game now. That should definitely be game. We sack Celesteela here. And then we defog these away. Yep, and we can just defog these away. We Roost. The Scald here. Try and burn him. There goes a burn. We'll go into Gliscor here. As he Whirlwinds. We'll just Scald again. Ooh, and he gives me Skarmory. Nice. Well, basically does. And I really want to double back into Mantine. Roost. Oh, he's no attacks. Okay. Now I see. So he knows I can taunt here. I'm actually going to double into my Mantine as he does switch out. Nice. Dang, he made this a little bit hard now. Whew. I'm a Roost here. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, now we'll Scald. Now we'll Roost. And we don't have any reason to actually Scald in the prediction here or whatever. We'll just like Roost again. Yep, and now we just spam Scald until Charizard dies. And we outspeed Skarmory. Yeah, it's doing a little bit too much. That's sad. This sad is not doing any types of damage though. Jeez. So we just spam Scald here. I'll be right back because someone's at the door. And we're back. So I just keep spamming Scald here. Yeah, and that's not. And there, down goes Zard, and then I Scald Skarmory and SGG. Nice. So we'll save this. And that's game one. So we had the matchup up the ass, but he definitely made that hard. I really want to bring that again. I don't know if he has any counterplay versus it. I could see him maybe bringing Dragon or Fairy, but even that, I don't think he has any counterplay. So we're gonna bring it again. I want to play the mind game. I don't want him to know that I'm gonna bring that, because I just want to bring it again. I want to give him a little bit. I don't want him to know that I'm just bringing the same team again. I want him to think I'm bringing something different, because I never really bring the same team twice usually. And even if he wants to counter the team and bring Ice or Electric, this team actually beats both of those. Though I haven't ever versed Ice with it, but I think I can beat it. Just because defensive Celesteela and Toxic Protect shenanigans. And it takes on Kyurem as well. Like I lived in Icium from Kyurem with this defensive set. And Electric I beat because I have Subtoxic, Zapdos, and Gliscor. So let's send a challenge now. And we'll bring this team again. Hopefully it works out. God, this game was kind of long, but I felt like I had the game the whole time. Just because Gliscor is so good versus balanced teams. Like, look at his team. Landorus cannot touch me. This thing loses to me. Well, I can pressure it, obviously, as you saw with Taunt. This thing can't beat my Skarmory, Celesteela. Zapdos is literally walled by Gliscor. Super counter. Skarmory can't do anything. The only thing was Charizard, which I had Mantine for and I could play around. I could see him bring Dragon potentially, but I've been spamming like a lot of Fairy and Water, so I don't know if that'd be the best option. So glad we got game one though. Okay. Oh, and he brought Steel! Let's go! Game 2. Let's fucking go! Gliscor dominates Steel. Let's go! Good luck. Let's freaking go, man. So we're gonna lead off with Gliscor like always. Whew! This is the matchup I want to get, especially because it doesn't have like a, like I saw Magma use this team and used versus a Calm Mind Jirachi, which only really catches you if you get caught. Considering Selly is defensive and there's a Gliscor, I can beat that anyway. I learned that from you. Alright, lit. So we lead off with Gliscor. And we beat literally his entire team 1v1. Though I don't know, I'm pretty sure the Celesteela is defensive. He leads off with the Heatran. I'm assuming this is like Scarf or something. I don't know what. There's no item on it. I'm just gonna click Earthquake. I live in HP Ice if he has that. If he specs, that's no set. Okay, there we go. And we taunt here. Taunt here. And we do what Gliscor does. I'm probably not going to have to switch out this Mon either. Yup, we just taunt here. As he goes for knockout, that doesn't matter. I'm actually going to knock him off. Spams it. Just going to Earthquake repeatedly. He hasn't shown Power Whip. And there it is. Okay, so he has the Power Whip. That's a bit annoying, but I'm gonna taunt again. I can't roost on this, obviously, because he has Power Whip. As he misses, that's actually really bad, because now I can stay in here and just spam. And I got a crit. That's really bad for him. Earthquake again. Doubles out. I'm not. Are you AV? I do not think you're Assault Vest. I'm actually gonna double out to my Mantine here and see what his Celesteela is. It looks like he's Heavy Slam, so he can't beat this 1v1 then. I'll just draw off a Scald here and see what he is. Yeah, so he's Heavy Slam. He's Heavy Slam Flamethrower. Goes for a double seed. Okay. It's not like he has switch into this. He's probably just gonna fire off a Heavy Slam here. So I'll go into my Zapdos. And then we'll go back into Gliscor. Nice, nice. So we Earthquake this. Don't really care. Now I'll taunt this. And I'll knock off this thing's item. And then I'll knock off again. Now I'll Roost. I'll double out into Zapdos here. Oh, he got me. Good play, for sure. I'll go back in Gliscor. How's Earthquake here? Alright, he's gonna try and stall me out of Earthquakes, I think. So we taunt here. He's trying to stall me out. I'll knock off. Ah, this is annoying. I have to stall him out of Heavy Slams. So I'll Roost here. Now I'll taunt. And we'll knock off spam. Nice. I'll taunt. Actually, no, I'll just Earthquake. No! Okay, okay. I gotta be careful, because he's stalling me out of Earthquakes. I see what he's trying to do. We taunt here. Taunt again. He's trying to stall me out. For sure. I need to get my rocks up, I think. I wanna knock out this stupid Ferrothorn already. So we'll spam knockoff, spam it again. Now we'll taunt. Now we'll roost. In comes the Scizor. I'll just taunt this. Goes for bullet punch, doesn't matter. I'm gonna knock off here. Roost. Taunt. I just gotta kill Selly, and then I just click Earthquake a bunch of times. I need to get my rocks up and stuff though. We'll knock. We'll taunt here. We'll knock again. I think we'll Earthquake. And we'll taunt. I just want to get off some chip damage on it. Nice, we'll knock off again. And eventually, we will kill this Celesteela. It might take a few years. Taunt. How much? 3 turns. Yeah, so we have to roost here. Taunt again. We'll knock off. Taunt. Actually, I want to save it, but I can't risk him recovering. Taunt again. We'll knock. And we'll knock again. We'll knock again. I cannot risk him recovering. I want to double taunt. I mean, I want to knock off on the protect, but I can't risk it. And we'll knock off again here. And finally, hopefully, get a kill. Okay, go back into Selly. We'll knock off here, and then we'll taunt. Knock off again, and finally, hopefully, kill the Ferrothorn. Like, holy crap, man. Once Celesteela dies, then we just don't care. Jesus, man. And then I also have Earthquake on my arrow. Holy crap, man. Just give me the Ferrothorn. Please. Give me something. Give me the Ferrothorn, please. Oh, he's giving me Selly. Okay. We'll taunt here. We'll taunt again. I don't have to preserve my taunt as much, just because Celesteela's almost dead. And we'll knock off here. We still have enough taunts to actually deal with this team as well. Okay, and he's staying in. And it looks like he might just give me the Selly at this point, which I'll take. I really want to get the Selly right now, but does it matter if this thing is this low? And we'll roost anyway. And now we'll knock off. And finally, the Ferrothorn is dead. So we still have a lot of roosts, we still have a lot of taunts. In comes the Scizor. We're going to taunt this. And I think we'll just knock off. We'll roost here. Then we'll Earthquake. And I want to Earthquake again. but I feel like he would go into Selly here. I'll just taunt. Yep, and we roost again. And then we Earthquake now and knock out Scizor. Alright, cool. We still have 6 Earthquakes as well. I should have this really comfortably, like especially when once Selly dies and Heatran, like I should have the game with just Skarmory. And we still have 6 Earthquakes as well. 1-0. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, I love this song so much. In comes Bisharp, big man on campus. I'm clicking Earthquake 1000%. And now he's probably going to Darkinium here. I feel like he's gonna straight up go for it at this point. I'm gonna go Selly, but I kind of need my Selly for his drill. Actually, I have Zapdos, which can sub. So you know what we sack here? I want to keep Aerodactyl for his Tran as well. I feel like Mantine's really bad. I feel like we don't need Mantine. One of them. Because he should Darkinium here. It's like, who do I want to keep? Like, Mantine is okay for Heatran, but obviously I have this for Tran as well. And Zapdos can sub on this and force him to either switch out or attack me. And then I can, you know, knock him out. So I feel like Celesteela is the mon that has to go. I don't think Celesteela is that useful at all. So we'll sack Celesteela here. Oh, he goes for the double. Okay. That's a little bit scary. We'll protect here. This mon can do it all, but has limited sucker punches, and we have a Zapdos. So he goes for the Darkinium there, and now we can just Heavy Slam. It kills me, it's totally fine. So we're gonna go into our Zapdos here, and we actually stall him out of sucker punches, I think, with sub. So he has to make some like god tier predictions. It's gonna wait the timer down a bit. We'll sub again. And he knocks the Iron Heads again. This is scary, man. Very, very scary. Very, very scary. We'll sub again here. And we caught him. Nice. So we'll discharge here. If he wants to switch out, that's fine. We'll roost up. Nice. And just go into our Skarmory here and defog. Oh, not. Actually, do we defog? I think we do, right? I don't think I care if Bisharp wants to come in, because I have counter, yeah. And we'll bring our Gliscor in now. Goes for the mag, and that's unfortunate. Yeah, so I really, really want to Quake here. I'm just gonna Earthquake. I knew he'd go Selly. We'll just knock off here. And we'll knock off again. And we finally killed the Selly. So we can Earthquake this. That doesn't matter. Down goes the Tran. And just Earthquake this. Could I lose if... No, I can't. Because I still have Skarmory, so I'll just Roost here. Yup, and I think we Roost again. And then I just knock off and then kill Bisharp. Come on! For real? Nice. Nice, 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 nice. So we got the win. Let's go. Let's go. So we stalled the shit out of him. That's basically the plan. That was basically the plan. What do you say? I didn't scout you. Let me actually tell him. I didn't scout you at all. I don't want him to think I don't know. Whatever. Your replays had 0 mana. GG's though. Is he even on? I just brought a team I've been working on for days. Sorry for the stall. No, but I definitely respect PCM as a player. Like for real, I definitely respect him as a player. You can check my YouTube. Yeah, literally. I've just like usually when I team build, I just like drop a team in the chat that I'm in, and they kind of tell me what the team is weak to or whatever, and you know I test it out, and then I just we use it in ULC. That's what we did during ULC and stuff. It's like this team right here. I was like trying to build a semi-stall flying, and this is what I came up with. And then my friend told me about this team being weak to Azu. Then I laddered and I lost to an Azumarill, so I made this Mantine spread, and then I just literally brought this team. So like, GG's. For real though, that was oh man. I mean the matchups were super easy, but the first game was a little bit scary. But definitely GG's PCM. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.